Hey guys, Demolition34 here, and today we are taking a look at Transformers Generations Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. As you can see, Shockwave does transform into a jet instead of a gun like he normally does in G1, but I really don't have a problem with that because, you know, kind of a giant gun is kind of weird, a giant handgun. But I really do like this jet mode, very accurate to the version that he's had that High Moon Studios had created for him. I really do like this jet mode. It does have a few G1 nods, you know, with the giant cannon here. I mean, you know, that's kind of G1. He does sort of look like a flying gun, so I do like that. It's pretty cool. Now, what's really nice is that he does actually have thrusters. I didn't think they were actually going to make thrusters on him, but they did. These are actually his arms, which is kind of weird, but never mind. What I really don't particularly like is the pink. I'm not a huge fan of that. I mean, it just seems a little bit, I don't know. But I know it's sort of accurate, so I'm not going to complain too much. Paint apps, he does have really nice silver going around on him. I love the shade of purple that they used. It does look really, really cool. He has more pink in there, just more silver. Just really, really nice paint scheme overall. Now, one thing that is kind of strange, he has no landing gear whatsoever, but then again, he doesn't really need it because he balances really nicely. Now, just for a really quick size comparison, here is next to Generations Cup, the only figure I've actually got in vehicle mode here at the moment. So you can see that Shockwave isn't a terrible size. He's one of the bigger Fall of Cybertron toys. He's a lot bigger than Optimus and Jazz, but he's still not huge. Shockwave's transformation is fairly involved. I really do enjoy transforming this. I really like how the gun sort of incorporates into vehicle mode. Anyway, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to just split this section here, remove this gun section just from this part here, remove that. Then what we're going to do, come around here, flip the feet forward, I'm going to sort of rotate the legs around like that. I'm going to unpeg these pieces from here, we're going to rotate them down, and they will just peg in to the leg down here, like so. So I'm going to go on the other side, rotate this piece around, and peg that in there. Sometimes it's kind of a pain. There we go. And there are the legs, basically. He's got fairly skinny legs. Yeah, make of that what you will. Anyway, next thing we're going to do, we're going to grab this section here, I'm going to rotate it out, like that. Rotate these wings up, like so. I'm going to split this entire section here, rotate these up, rotate these pieces down, like so. I'm going to flip out the hand, like that, and the arms are kind of fiddly. Not a huge fan of the arms, to be completely honest. Yeah, do something on this side, try and flip out this hand just there. Next thing we're going to do is we're just going to take this section here and flip it up. When you do that, push that into place, the head will pop up, which I really like. Then what we're going to do is just going to peg these pieces into here, get everything straightened out, get him how you want him, and ladies and gentlemen, there is Fall of Cybertron Shockwave in his robot mode. Now, I absolutely love the robot mode in this figure. It's really accurate to the game. The only real problem I have with it is the skinny legs, but they are easily overlooked. Oh crap. Yes, now it does come with a gun, which I'm really not sure how I feel about this gun, to be honest. It's not the greatest of weapons. It's kind of sucks, really. Why isn't that going in? Why are you not going? There we go. And yeah, this piece just sort of slides on like that. You can hold it like that, you know, like with a peg, or what you can do is just like flip a hand in. There's a little peg there, a little tab there. Just slide that in there, and he does have a gun arm, which is cool and everything, but it's too big. I really wish they would have made that smaller. I mean, I guess it is so the vehicle mode will, you know, stay in scale, but I don't like that. For articulation, it's a great articulation actually. It's got a head that can rotate. It's not on a ball joint, it's on a little swivel joint. Rotates 360 degrees, and the head is very, very cool looking actually. He has got a joint up here which will allow it to rotate 360 degrees, however it is hindered by the wings up here. Bend in and out up here. It's also got a joint here at the you know, upper elbow. It's got an elbow joint, ball joint. The wrists do sort of, you know, move. That's really due to the transformation. Unfortunately, it doesn't have waist articulation, which kind of sucks. I wish they would have put some in. I mean, I can see where they could have put some in, but they didn't, which is really unfortunate. He has a ball joint up here at the hip, bend at the knee, rotate at the knee actually, can swivel. Now unfortunately he doesn't have a thigh rotation, which kind of sucks, and the feet do pivot. So he has fairly decent articulation. Now just get a quick close-up on some of the detail that he's got. He's got a great head sculpt there, really accurate. He's got, you know, sort of the bunny ear sort of things here. Really cool looking head sculpt. Coming down to the chest, it's fairly, you know, decent detail on here. Really nice Decepticon symbol in there. Now I believe this figure is probably the most painted Fall of Cybertron figure. The other ones aren't really done as much, but Shockwave's been done really nicely. He has more silver on the crotch there, or silver and pink on the leg. So very cool paint. He also has some more silver on the wings, as you can see there. Here is Shockwave with the rest of the Fall of Cybertron figures in the wave. And I can see that Shockwave is probably, like, you know, the second shortest actually. I think Optimus is taller and Jazz is obviously the shortest because he is, you know, he's a small character. So yeah, Shockwave is probably my favourite out of these guys, closely followed by Optimus and then Jazz. I really do like Shockwave. Also, just want to point out really quickly, the light piping on this guy is beast. But that is about it for Shockwave in his robot mode. So let's get him transformed back into his vehicle mode. What we're going to do is going to remove the gun arm, like so. We're going to fold up the hands, rotate them inward, like so. Then we're going to sort of fold them up like that. I'm going to rotate these pieces up like that. Then we're going to come up here, unpeg the arms, and just rotate this piece up. Sorry, I've just had my dinner, I've got hiccups. Yeah, rotate that piece up, then, you know, do whatever you want with that. Then what we're going to do is going to take this, I'm going to rotate these pieces around actually, and peg that in there. Rotate these around, and peg this section in, like that. And it is kind of a pain to do. Yeah, then the next thing we're going to do actually, I always forget to do this, we actually have to peg this in first, otherwise it's kind of a pain to get in. Yeah, also I forgot to mention, he does have sort of like a 3-barreled machine gun, if you take this off, which is cool and all, but I wish they just made, you know, kept it with the cannon. Would have made this a lot less flimsy. Anyway, now we can put that down. I'm going to take this section up here, just sort of plug it in, and it's kind of a pain in the arse to do, to be completely honest. Let's try and get that in there. There we go. It normally takes me much longer than that, but apparently, you know, time's being nice to me today. Anyway, I'm going to rotate the rings forward, like so, flip the feet forward, and then we are just going to try and align this into, oh god damn it, that's come out. God damn it. That's going to take me ages to get that back in now. It really is, it's definitely fiddly. It's one of the fiddliest to get back into vehicle mode, mainly because of this stupid gun. I really don't like this gun. Yeah, anyway, I have to sort of try and peg those in there like that, and this will all sort of fit around the gun like so. I'm going to take this piece, unhinge it from that wrong side, rotate this piece around, rotate this around like that, then make sure all this is just, you know, clipped together, and there is Shockwave back in his vehicle mode. Overall, this is a fantastic figure. If you only pick up one Fall of Cybertron figure from this wave, definitely make it Shockwave. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.